But his is a story of wasted talent and of redemption. Hollywood Henderson, former football star, ex-drug abuser, now a substance abuse counselor, helping others in need. He's the subject of a special Christmas Distant Replay.
My name is Thomas Henderson, and I'm a drug addict and alcoholic. Cocaine is what got me to my body. Cocaine kicked my butt. I thought I was hip, slick, and cool, and tall, tan, and talented. I was Hollywood. My money was long. I'm strong. I'm a big guy, strong guy. Whip me.
Thomas Henderson's dark journey began in Dallas, where he emerged from the obscurity of tiny Langston College as the Cowboys' second #1 draft choice in 1975. Although this skinny rookie was baffled by the thick Cowboys playbook, his dazzling speed and athleticism allowed him to do things that no NFL linebacker had ever done before.
Have you ever seen a linebacker return kickoffs? He was a fantastic player.
As far as pure athletes, Thomas Henderson was, to me, as good an athlete as I've ever seen.
Thomas was real different, but the best linebacker I ever seen in my life.
He wore number 56, but by Henderson's accounting, he rated a much higher, more exalted number.
Before there was an LT, there was a TH. I think that I was the best linebacker overall to play in the National Football League. I made 56 a glamorous football number.
He was an all-pro by his 4th season. But when he became a celebrity, it was goodbye to Thomas, hooray for Hollywood.
So they started calling me Hollywood, and it kind of flowed, you know, Hollywood Henderson. I actually wore a blue polyester tuxedo to the Grammy Awards in 1976, you know. Glad there was no matches around. I'd have probably exploded.
Tom, ever since I've known you, you've always been very low-key, very cool, very laid back. Are you really serious about all this Hollywood stuff?
Oh, no, Jane, it's a mere myth.
Thomas was outrageous. There's no other word for it. He was loud. He was boastful. He was like nothing else that had ever hit this town.
And he wouldn't just make it, he'd embarrass you. I mean, Hollywood Henderson had the ability to kind of embarrass you.
We got 18 minutes, 28 seconds left, and I ain't through.
A braggart has to back up his boasts, and this Hollywood did, with typical showbiz pizzazz.
Here's an interception by Henderson. Henderson down to the 50. Thomas to the 40. He's going to score. Comes right to the 30. Looks for a block. He is to the 20, the 15. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Thomas Henderson. And here comes the spike. Up and over.
But his incandescence on the football field camouflaged a darker side off it. Ultimately, the true face of Thomas Hollywood Henderson was revealed.
I was always an accident about to happen. Something horrible was always going to happen with me because I had this problem. The problem was I liked cocaine. I mean, I liked it, and I couldn't wait to do it, and I loved doing it all the time. So it was always going to take me to a horrific place.
A horrific place was Super Bowl 13, where Hollywood played high and talked big.
He insisted that Terry Bradshaw, the Steelers quarterback, was practically brain dead. To quote Thomas, he said you could spot Bradshaw, the C and the A, and he couldn't spell cat.
Throughout the World Championship, Henderson snorted cocaine by mixing it with water in a Vicks inhaler and then hiding it in his uniform pants.
I had snorted so much cocaine that I had a hole in my nose. So I actually had to go to a liquid form. And when you get to the place where I was with my cocaine addiction, you have to have it with you all the time. And the only way that I could have it with me was put it in a Vicks inhaler.
The blackest times began.
Here's the life. The life is, you know, alcohol, drugs, and sex. Let's go. Tee it up.
I thought he was on drugs and that he needed some help. But he would deny it.
It was on that morning I could have said, Coach Landry, I'm in trouble. I'm on drugs, and I'm in pain, and I need some help. The truth is, I got on the airplane and told Tom Landry and the whole team to kiss my ass.
As drugs took him higher and higher, his level of play sunk lower and lower. He was dismissed from the Cowboys and soon claimed by the law.
Look where you are, boy. Man, how in the hell did you get here from there? How do you go from Super Bowl to cell block? So I spent 28 months in the Department of Corrections in California, and it changed me as a human being. It changed my principles. It changed my character.
Once Thomas really cleaned up, he's really been, he's just been a fun guy and a great example to people. And Thomas, when he cleaned up, he's cleaned up.
I've got a new life because I'm sober. And you'll have a new life if you'll stay sober. Thank you very much.
Can you live down a sordid past? Of course you can. Can you become a productive citizen even after going to prison? Sure you can. Can you like yourself? Yes, you can. See, I am not my mistakes. I am not my disease. I am who I've become in my recovery. I'm 42 years old. I'm a grown man now. I'm a father. I'm a friend. I'm a taxpayer. I don't live the way I used to live.